You yap a lot, is it? Okay, now let's test your grammar editing, grammar and spelling skills. Let's go, girls. Now, last Friday, I was at the airport to pick my cousin up. It be a weekday. This one also wrong. This is grammatically wrong. What do you think is the right answer? This one we need the correct conjunction here. What conjunction do you think is the best one to be used here? Now, moonlight, when you use as, you're like giving, you're like, not expect to find the arrival hall packed out because it was, as it was. Not really. These are two opposing ideas. You are putting together contrasting ideas. What is the right preposition for it? Moonlight reconsidered to but. Do you agree with that, Sherlyn? Or do you have a different answer? Okay. 5 seconds and then we shall see moonlight if the reconsideration is worth it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moonlight, good job. But it was correct. Well done. Specifically, there was a thick crowd formed outside Belt 40. Was a celebrity touching down on our shores? A popular actress, perhaps, or a professional athlete? The spelling of athlete is funny. How do you spell athlete, please? Type it down in the chat below. That is an easy one. How do we spell athlete? Give it a go, people. Is it Daisy? Hello, welcome back to you. Hope you're fine. Athlete. Thank you, Izzy Daisy. Kids play bag. Thank you. Correct. And I'm happy that you went with the singular. For editing, recall if they give you the wrong spelling of a singular word, keep it singular when you correct the spelling. Good job. Now, I stood, Jason, I have one request. I have one request. Can you get my water bottle, please? Thank you. I forgot to bring it. I stood on a raised platform and observed the goings on from a distance. Okay. Now, suddenly, there was the uproar and the crowd turned hysterical. Who could be there? Or what could be there, no? The is obviously spelled correctly, so this is a grammatical. No, that one empty. There is a new bottle that I like. Correct. Yes, correct. Thank you. This is hello Malini, and okay, you want to say an uproar. Very good. We need an indefinite article because it's an indefinite uproar. Thank you very much. You just saw the hand of Jason. Hello Malini, welcome to you. We need an indefinite article because the uproar is new. We're introducing it for the first time. There is no reference or previous uproar. Okay. Now, an uproar and the crowd turned hysterical. Now, from where I was, I could see the automated glass doors part to allow a group of people to exit. Automated is a spelling error. How to spell automated, please? This is an easy one. Type it in the chat. Kunoy, thank you. Kids play bad, thank you. Malini and Moonlight, Izzy Daisy, you have a spelling for me? Quickly type it in. Thank you, well done. And thank you for actually keeping the original form of the words when you're correcting the spelling. Thank you. Automate. Good job. Moving on to the next number. The group comprised of a team of security personnel who were surrounding a particular man in a pink suit like a wall. Comprised. How do you say comprised? This means, when you say comprised, the meaning of the word is consists of. Okay, consist of or be made up of. Consist of. How do you say that? Comprised. Type it in, please. This is the wrong spelling. This is wrong spelling for sure. Give it a try. Hello to those of you who just joined. If you haven't followed us yet, please do so that you can get notified when we go live again. Izzy Daisy, Kunoy, Moonlight, good job. Comprised. Thank you for keeping the word form as well. Keep it past tense. Well done. Immediately, the said celebrity was besieged. This word means surrounded by like armed forces aiming to capture it or force surrender. Like besieged. How do you spell besieged? Where's the guy teacher? Hello, Eternal Sunshine Boo. The guy teacher, I'm assuming you meant Yahweh. He's going to have another live soon. But not today. This is going to be a live session for today. If you're waiting for Yahweh's next live session, that is going to be tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow, same timing that he did today. Okay? Besieged. Very good. I'm actually impressed that you all spelled this correctly. That should be B-E-S-I-E. Yes, correct. S-I-E-G-E-D. Okay, good job. No, everyone, it's I-E, not E-I. Kids play bag. Be careful with that. Let me write this properly. S-I-E-G-E-D. Okay? I-E should be automated. Sorry, I forgot the D. I kept saying automated. Thank you. Now, moving on by his army and of frenzied fans. They just kept pushing towards him as if they could get any closest. Wrong word form, people. This is a grammatical error. What do you think is the right word? Any. Malini says close. Moonlight says closer. Kunoy also says closer. So now it's a because the closest is superlative. You need to choose whether you're supposed to give the comparative or not. Okay, what do you think? Oh, thank you, Malini, for reconsidering. You are correct. We need the comparative form, which is closer. As he tried to wade through, The security personnel tried desperately. Wrong spelling, everyone. How to spell it, please? Desperately. Keep the word form as is. I just need to correct the spelling. Give it a try. Desperately. Izzy daisy. From the word desperate, then we turn it into an adverb. Add the li at the end. Well done. Keep in mind it's E, right? Desperate. Desperately. Same thing. It's also E here. Keep that in mind. Desperately. Good job. The security personnel tried desperately to shield him from his screaming fans and the cameras that were rudely shoving in his face. I just want to show you the next sentence. Shoving in his face. Let me write it down here. Okay. Now, what is the right word? Shoving here is correctly spelled. This is a problem with word form. Okay, problem with word form. So this is a grammatical error. You all are going full past tense, is it? You all sure? Give you 5 more seconds. JLKHIC, all caps. Correct. Well done. You don't need the present participle. You need the past tense. The simple past tense form, the ED one. Good job. Now, the poor chap looked distressed by the crazed attention he was receiving. I was utterly appalled by the so-called affections of the fans. Okay? Appalled. When you're appalled, you're kind of like shocked. You can't believe it, right? Appalled. How do you spell that? Lena, okay, I see your spelling there. Izzy daisy as well. Be careful with the double letters. Do you double the P? Do only one P? Do you double the L? Only one L? Think about it properly. And kids play bag. Remember, the wrong spelling is in past tense. Appalled. So that means to say I need you to keep the same word forms, especially when you are just correcting the spelling. Now, 5 more seconds. The people who got the correct answer is actually Easy Daisy and Moonlight. Good job. Do keep in mind, appalled is double P. And also double L. Like that. Thank you. They ought to draw the line where it comes to invading the celebrity's personal space. Well, I suppose stardom comes with a price. We're not talking about location. There's no location in this sentence. So where is the wrong word here? What do you think? We're talking about a specific situation right here. And see, what do you think is the right word? When. Good job. Well done, everyone. When it comes to invading the celebrity's personal space. Well done, everyone. Very interesting take, right? Some people, a lot of people do really hope to become famous, but you also hear it from famous people that they wish that they could, travel around without their face being recognized by other people, because they cannot get the peace that they need, especially when they are not working as celebrities. They're just, being themselves. Yeah, interesting take. Things always have its own pros and cons. Okay, everyone, congratulations. You just finished your first editing task. That was just a very quick and easy way to get you started. But now, as promised, we're doing both editing and comprehension close. Okay? So now let's do a comprehension close. You all ready for compre close or still not there? Nonetheless, I will get you there. I will use the Nanyang one, okay? I'll use the Nanyang one from P6 prelims. Was it prelims? SA1. This is SA1. Now, let's give it a try then. Are you all ready? Let's talk about authors. So the big topic here, do keep in mind when you are doing comprehension close, always go through the passage very quickly so that you know what the main idea is, okay? So that authors, specifically in Singapore, so that finding contextual clues is much easier for you when you start really going through and answering each question, when you know the main idea, okay? Let me zoom it out a bit so you all see the actual passage, okay? Let's start. Now, recently there are more sightings of wild otters in Singapore. These otters have ventured blank their usual habitats, the rivers, to explore other parts of the island. Venture what their usual habitats. Okay. Okay, go through with me. JLKH. Let's go through number by number. We're still in 51, okay? Don't get so excited. Your answer for number 51 is ventured into their usual habitats. I need you to read what's coming after the blank so you understand what word exactly are we looking for. Ventured into. Everyone, you're all saying these otters have ventured into their usual habitats. No, the point is to explore. Your clue here, I need you to read this part. To explore other parts of the island. So they didn't keep to their usual habitats. They went out of their usual habitat. So what is the word that we need here? Shania, very good. Thank you. And this is the reason why it's important. Your clues may appear before the blank or after the blank, so you have to read ahead sometimes. The word is beyond. They ventured beyond their usual habitats, the rivers, to explore other parts of the island. Okay, everyone, let's be clear with that. Your clue is this one. Now, moving on. In fact, a family of 10 smooth-coated otters blank been spotted at the Marina Bay area. Interesting. We are now in number 52. Your clue here is been. Obviously, what do you think is the right word? Nor Shahira. I see have. Very good. Well done. Have been spotted. No, a family. It's be careful with your subject verb agreement. It's one family, everyone. So that means to say instead of had, you have to say has. Okay? We get it, huh? Has been spotted. A family of 10 smooth-coated otters. Okay, family. So let me just note it down for you very quickly. That's why we're going for the singular, correct? Now, this is a change from the 1970s when wild otters were blank longer sighted in Singapore. This is a sad line. When I say it's a sad line, it's because the answer makes it sad. Thank you, Axel, for sharing the live. No. Very good. No longer spotted or sighted in Singapore. It was thought that they had blank from Singapore for good. So sad again. So when they couldn't find otters in the 1970s, they actually thought that they had completely blank from Singapore for good. No, it's not that they left. That's not usually the reason why you don't see these animals in that place anymore. It's not usually because they left, because number one, Singapore is quite small, and it's not really a landlocked country for animals to just easily leave the place and go somewhere else, right? So that they had disappeared from Singapore for good. The word I'm looking for starts with letter V. Does it make it easier for you when I give you the first letter? JLKH, that was fast. Okay, well done, everyone. Vanished from Singapore for good. So they actually thought there are no more otters in Singapore. Otters thrive in clean waters, and their reappearance is an blank that the island's waterways are blank cleaner. Now, your clue here is an. That means to say the following word, the starting sound is a vowel, okay, is a blank, that the island's waterways are blank cleaner. What do you think is the word for number 55? Indication, I see. Fleeting moments also says indication. I will accept that, is an indication. There's another word that I will actually accept. It starts with letter E. Give it a try and see try to guess if you can guess the other word that I'm looking for. Is an fleeting moments. You got the word, just the wrong word form. I need yes, yes, correct, correct. Give me the noun. Very good. I just need the noun, but you gave the actual word. Thank you. Is an evidence that the island's waterways are blank cleaner. What do you think is the word? Number 56 now, everyone. You're all actually doing a good job. Let's keep it going. Is much cleaner. Do you agree? Much, 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 much. Good job. Much cleaner. As such, it is important for us to continue to blank our environment and keep it clean so that we will not lose these creatures again. Okay, to blank our environment. Okay, this is a collocation. We are always told to blank our environment. What is it? To protect. Protect. Okay, 21 fleeting moments. Now, the word I am gonna use is actually protect. Not sustain, not maintain. The best collocation is to protect the environment and keep it clean so that we will not lose these creatures. Now, with the increased sightings, otter enthusiasts often look for them to take blanks of them. Take what? Like, oh, I see them, and then you get so excited. You take what of them? Okay, be careful. JLKH and the rest of you, not really take care, because the point is not to take them and keep them in captivity, yeah? The point is to just, is to see them alive and well in their own habitat, correct? So the point was the increased sighting, people are excited to see them because when they see them, they take photos of them or pictures of them. I will accept. Interestingly, the otters do not seem to blank human attention and are rather comfortable in front of the camera. This is your clue as well. That's why it's very important to sometimes, read ahead. You get better ideas as well on what they actually mean in the sentences. Okay? Do not what. The line here pairs do not blank. That means to say they're okay with it. They're okay with it. Hello, Mariah Carey Lounge. That was a whistle. Imagine it was a whistle. Okay? They actually do not what it. JLIKH says mind. Fleeting moments mind. Anyone else wants to give it a try? Kids play bag. Very good. They do not mind it. They're quite happy that people are looking at them, taking pictures of them. Well done. Now, the otters also seem to blank a certain routine daily and can be very predictable with regards to the timing when they appear. Seem to blank a certain routine. They seem to what a certain routine daily, that they seem to follow these kind of same thing almost every day. What do you think? To adopt a certain routine daily. Okay, Sunshine and JLKH, adopt as an O or adapt as an A. Practice a certain routine daily. With regard to the timing when they appear, very predictable. So people somehow know when they do certain things. So how do we say it? First things first is a very, I'll reconsider more answers, but there's a very straightforward one that you can all actually use for this blank that starts with letter H. Try the H first. Very good, Mariah. Good job. Seem to have. Now, with regards to your issue on adapt or adopt, the right word is actually adopt, the one with the O. Okay? Seem to adopt, I will accept that. The O one, not adapt. Okay? Because adapt is when you adjust to something. Okay? Adopt is when you take it and incorporate it. So I'll accept the O. Okay? Now, a blank, they do not always appear at the blank place. Blank, there's a comma here, and they are going, the next sentence is opposing the previous sentence. So what is the word that you need? Teacher, you are very bright today. As in the lighting, is it? Is it better than other days, Mariah? Is that what you mean when you say I'm very bright? I want to know if it's literal or if it's like I'm just a bright person. Yes, yeah, thank goodness to Jean's lighting today. And that is the reason why. I should remember this. So at least we do it the same way. Thank you, Mariah. Thanks for saying both. Correct, everyone. I'm looking for the word however. Now, I will not accept the word but here. In case you're thinking, sure, I need to use but. Sounds like it can be interchanged with however. But do recall, you use however to connect contrasting ideas that are in two different sentences. You use but when the contrasting ideas are in the same sentence. Okay? However, they do not always appear at the blank place. At the what place? At the same place. Very good. So if you understood the previous sentence, you will know that because this is an opposing sentence, then even when they do follow our routine, they're kind of like not really in the same place all the time. Okay? Now, moving on. Those who are lucky enough to spot them will get to observe the author's interesting antics. One of blank is the author's love for playing catching. So this sentence is connected to the previous sentence as well, contextual clues. One of what? We're talking about the author's interesting antics. And one of what? One of which? One of them, Baby Grong says, one of it. It cannot. Because you're referring to many antics, right? And you're talking about one of those many antics, right? So you have to say one of. I will accept one of them, okay? I will also accept one of these. Because you're referring to author's interesting antics, okay? Be careful, okay? Their love for playing catching, a behavior that is blank to that of a dog or a cat. That is what? You are making a comparison here to a dog or a cat. Because that is, okay, Baby Grong, JLKH, good job. Similar, okay, that is similar. Good. Now, blank playing for about half an hour, they will start to get tired. When that happens, they will scramble back to the waterways from where they had come from. Contextual clue. After, anyone else? Is this all okay? I see. 5 more seconds. Good job. After playing for about an hour. Well done, people. Well done. Okay. Wow, you all got through your first comprehension closed passage. Teacher, I hate how, okay, number 1, hate is a very strong word, Mariah. Number 2, it's okay, whichever, what do you call this? Doesn't matter who said the answer first. As long as you're able to give your answer, no problem, Madam Mariah. Okay, good job, everyone. Now I'm going to go through another editing passage with all of you. Because today's live is both editing and comprehension close. Maybe I'll put in some synthesis and transformation as well. Okay? Can you circle back to evidence part? I think it is incorrect. Shania, okay, you want to go back to the evidence part? Sure. Let me see and go back here. Okay, here you go. Sorry. One moment. Okay, have a look and tell me what you need me to clarify for you. It's an uncountable noun, so it cannot be an evidence. Others thrive in waters and appearance. It's an evidence. Yeah, it's an uncountable noun, but we're referring to something that's only one. You're referring to otters thriving in clean waters. It's an evidence of something. So for example, I can perhaps go and say, my clean table is an evidence that I am an organized person. You know what I mean? Or her examination results, right? Her English paper result, for example, is an evidence that she is smart and she's been studying well. Is evidence instead, huh? Is an evidence. This is correct, everyone. Others thrive in clean waters and their reappearance is an evidence that they are. This is correct. You cannot, it's, if you go and say otters thrive in clean waters and their appearance is evidence that the island is evidence, and you want to go for is an evidence is evidence. It's the same for me. When you go and say they're thriving in clean waters is evidence and is an evidence, because both of them will still refer to otters thriving in the clean waters as still a singular entity being talked about in the sentence. This is correct, Shania and JLKH. However, what I can do for you, Shania and JLKH, I can look it up and see if there's really nuance here. But for now, my take is this is correct. If you're really unsure and you want to have a look at this, I can look it up again and see if this should be changed. But for the moment, we are gonna stay with evidence. This is correct. That means to say I have another live tomorrow, Shania and JLKH. I'll discuss this with you again when I come back from my live tomorrow at 5:30. Yeah. Normally I do that with my lessons. When you have questions and I cannot clarify immediately, I'll clarify it on the following live session. Okay. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Yes, 5:30 live. Sure. Why is the camera so close? Are you having trouble seeing my face close up, Mariah? Is it? Okay. Notification also says an evidence. That is evident too. Okay. Note taken, everyone. Don't worry. Let's discuss this again tomorrow. Yeah. Now, I'll give you a quick breather in between before I go through another Compre close with you. Let's do another editing. Ken? It's too big, the screen. It's okay. The most important thing, Mariah, is that you can still, the words are still legible, yeah? As long as you can still read it, that's the important thing. I also don't want you to see the whole passage because later all of you answers the whole thing all at once. Breathes heavily. Dear Diary, let's start. I woke at the crack of dawn and went to the harbor to start work with the other coolies. You know what coolies are, right? Now, in modern days, a lot of people consider coolies as they consider this word as derogatory and rude to use. But in this case, it's actually because it's a diary entry. That's why it's loosely used in this sentence. But coolies, what do you think they are? Who do you think they are? Just so you get an idea of the big picture here. Coolies are what? Have you heard of this word? Coolies. Workers, JKH, correct. Anyone else? I think I got censored. Possible. Blue collar workers, correct. Now, to be particular, these coolies are the people who actually worked in Singapore, who actually had to work hard to help Singapore become what it is now. Okay. Now, it was another grueling day at work grueling day. How do you spell the word grueling? This is a spelling error. Please type it in the chat. Grueling. Say, that's why I wanted to say, oh my God, that's why you got censored. Grueling, careful with your growling. Why growling, Mariah? Grueling, careful with the doubling of the letters. Do we really have to double or not? That is the question. Okay, I am in MGS now. Correct. Very good, Sunshine. And kids play bag. It has to be double L, Sunshine, huh? Grueling, Guelling. As many ships carrying cargoes. Cargoes are, goods being carried in a ship. Aircraft or motor vehicle. Cargoes. Okay. How do you spell that word? Baby Gronk. Already placed the spelling there. Please keep the word form when you're just correcting the spelling. Thank you for liking the live. Cash Carty. Cargoes, sunshine, cancel the E and you shall get the right word. Thank you. Cargos. Good job. The gunny sacks. The gunny sacks of rice and boxes of goods were extremely heavy and the day seemed to be endless. It was not an easy job to be a coolie. Extremely. Hello, Yaya Papaya. Welcome back to you. We're going through an editing passage at the moment. Feel free to drop in your answers. Extremely, very good. Thank you for not changing the word form from the word extreme. Then turn it into adverb. Put ly in the end. Now, we worked for hours and rarely take a break. Now, this is already a diary entry talking about something that, has already been done, and it's in the past. So obviously, we are going for a change of the tense here, which should be, instead of take, good job everyone, well done, we go for past tense took. Now, a quick note here. When you're doing editing, a good thing that you can try to look out for before even answering the passage is to try and see the majority of the tense being used. Look at all the verbs and see what's the general tense being used. That could save you some time with the tense corrections. However, please keep in mind, I'm just saying general tense. It's possible that both past and present may be used in one passage. Now, my back felt like it would break if I lifted another sack, but with preserving, I soldiered on. Now, I need a noun here, not a verb. Perseverance. Make sure your perseverance spelling is correct. Don't be confused with letter E and letter A. The way I see your spellings here, well done, everyone. Per. Moonlight, remember, is per, not pre, huh? Per. Thank you. I know it's a typo. Per, P-E-R. Severe. And then letter A is only for the last part when you say rans. Perseverance. Okay, thinking about my family back from China. From is obviously spelled correctly, so this is a grammatical error. Back where? So when you talk about locations and when you're referring to a country or a large place, you use what preposition? In, I see. Be careful because it can be challenging to do prepositions. Back in China, very good. Now, why not say back at China? Why at somehow sounds like a preposition we use for location. Now, you use at for specific points and much smaller locations and not countries. Okay, for this case, in is the best one. Okay. Now, I ate a small bowl of porridge at lunch and went back to work immediately. How to spell immediately, please? Let's go. Spelling error. Those of you who are, by the way, I'm quite happy to see new people here today. Please remember to follow us if you have not yet, so that you get notified when we go for our other live sessions, because we have a lot of special live sessions for all of you. Yes, immediately, thank you. That's double M-E-D-I-A-T-E-L-Y. Okay, don't get so excited. Let's go through the numbers together. We moved the sacks and boxes from the harbor to the warehouse. The warehouse is kind of like the place where you store all this, all these cargoes before they get distributed out to different locations. Warehouse, how do you spell that? W-A-R-E, and then spelling of actual house. Zim Zam Zam, hello, welcome to you. It's been so long. Sure, my account not working. I would assume this is a new one, is it? Everyone, your spelling of warehouse is correct. It's W-A-R-E, and then, of course, the usual spelling of house. You got hacked, huh? Make sure you don't use very easy passwords, everyone, okay? A lot of people like to steal your account, so use a more complicated password, but at the same time, make sure you have a good password manager to keep those passwords protected. Okay, I work to the point of exhausted. Wrong word form. Can you correct the word form for me, please? Number 47, everyone. JLKH, we're still in 47. One moment. Baby Gronk says exhaustion. You all turned it into a noun. Okay, exhaustion, exhaustion. I see. Good job. Zim Zam Zom. We'll get to S&T when it's time. Exhaustion. Thank you. Well done. We need this. Exhausted is an adjective. I need a noun. The noun is exhaustion. Okay. Now, upon complete of our work for the day, same thing and same problem. It's word form. I need the noun as well. What's the noun for complete? Completion, 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 and correct spelling as well. Well done, everyone. Well done. Completion. We were then permitted to return to our overcrowded rooms to rest. Permitted. Wrong spelling. Spell it for me, please. Careful with the double letters. So Baby Gronk and JLKH, do you have tuition for Compo and Paper 2? Nicole, very good question. We do. What level are you in, Nicole? If I may ask. We do have, for example, for Paper 2, that belongs to our Comprehensive English program. Our Comprehension English program is gives you a complete, like, lessons on Paper 1, Paper 2, and Paper 4. If you want a separate composition lesson, we do have that as well for our P4, P5, and P6. That's pure composition writing program. Okay, Nicole? Yeah. Primary 6. Yes, Nicole. If you're primary 6, we have 2 programs that you can choose from. One is purely on composition writing, and another one is Comprehensive English program, which covers paper 1, 2, and 4. Okay? If you want to learn more, or you want, okay, I will apply soon. Oh, that's nice, Nicole. If
they can put their contact.
That means to say they can go to our main TikTok account. Where, huh? Which button can she press then?
There's like a button on the side. There's contact.
Lower left, at the lower left of your screen. Look at the screen now. You can press the button there if you want us to reach out to you. Yeah, look at the screen there. You can see that there is the contact one. Yes. So you click that, Nicole. You put in your name and your contact details. We'll get our center manager to reach out to you should you need more information about the programs. Sure, what's wee hours? Okay, in the wee hours of the night. When you say wee hours, like very ungodly hours, late nights, like that. Okay. Now, permitted, everyone. Good job. You gave me the right spelling. From the word permit, right? And then Ted, double the T and ED. Okay? Double the T. Now, by that time, it was already in the wee hours and everyone had to drag their bodies home and passed out once they laid down on their blankets. Okay? Back-breaking work under the sun for long hours are just a typical day as a coolie. Now, the main subject here is work, back-breaking work. Work is uncountable. We're using this as one unit, so we are looking for singular. That's why grammatically you're not supposed to use are, you're supposed to use I see your answers. Good job, everyone. It's is. However, after thinking of my family who will be better off with the money earned from my hard work, I feel that it is all worth it. Kudos to these very strong people who has done so much for the world. Okay, good job, everyone. I gave you a quick breather with an easy passage. Let's move on then to another paper. Which one have I not gone through yet? Appalled, and then this one. The editing is done. Now what I'm gonna do is to go through S&T with you. Hold on. Have I done the Compre close for this? Yes. I'm gonna do one S&T with you first because Zim Zam Zam is here. I haven't seen him for a long time. I'll give you a chance. You're all ready to do S&T, is it? Now keep in mind The question is there. I need you to rephrase it, but by still keeping the meaning and using the keywords they want you to use for the synthesized sentence. Let's give it a try. Sure, running out of papers. I'm actually not. What I'm trying to do now is I'm going through the sections of the previous papers I'm going through that are missed out. Because sometimes, depending on how the live goes, there are some portions that I don't manage to finish because we dwell longer on some other portions. And I don't want to put those portions to waste. So what I'm doing now is making sure that all the previous papers, the missed out sections are gone through. Now, type in your answer, please. Amina is being taught how to swim by the coach. The coach, this is active. This is passive to active, actually. So this is river valley. This is passive. This is the other way around. Passive to active. Type in your sentences and see if it's the right one. So let's see. Baby Gronk said the coach taught Amina how to swim. The coach taught is teaching Amina. I see, Baby Gronk, that you reconsidered your answer. From taught you went to is teaching. Okay. How about everyone else? You all want to stick to the same answer, or do you want to change yours as well? Kids play back. The coach taught Amina how to swim. Now, the problem usually, listen carefully because this one is important, because passive to active and active to passive is a commonly tested synthesis and transformation question. Now, first things first, the biggest mistake that students make is in the tense. So I will teach you a specific way on how to convert the tense properly, okay? Now, have you seen Keira or Ozil? Ozil is usually in the live, but today I don't see him. Keira, I saw her a few times previously, but not all the time now. Okay, now, so first things first, this is passive and this is active, okay? Now, from passive, we just basically change the arrangement of the subject, the verb, and the object. Now, being taught, look at this. Normally, your active voice is based on the tense of the passive voice. The correct answer is teaching. Amina, how to swim. Now, I'll teach you a way on how I managed to convert this into passive. Now, remember, when you're doing passive, you always have two things in your verb. Number one is your past participle, and then here you have your to be verb. To be verb means is, are, was, were, been, being. Okay? Now, what you usually do from active to passive, I'm teaching you active to passive because this is the normal way to go. When they give you the other way around, just switch the technique. What you usually do, past participle, convert. Teaching, what's the past participle of teaching? That's taught. Okay? Now, sure, how do I know what to be verb to use? For you to know what to be verb to use, look at the original tense. This is teaching. Okay? Now, been, being, was, were, then what you can do is to follow the same tense. It's teaching. That means to say is being. So you have the complete sentence from the question. Amina is being taught how to swim by the coach. All right? So what you can remember, basically, what you can remember for active to passive voice will have a to be verb plus the past participle. Past participle is pretty straightforward. Your main concern is which to be verb to use. You just check the original tense, use that tense for your to be verb. Okay? Hi, Sean. Sean, hello. How are you, Sean? How's life been? Now, Zim Zam Zom is so excited. He's already in number 67. Can you all type in your answer here, please? Muthu's mother asked him, why do you think your sister will be late? What do you think is the reported speech from this direct speech? Let me read your answer while everyone else is still typing. Okay. You are saying Muthu's mother asked Muthu, ask him why he thought his sister would be late. Baby Gronk, whether he thinks his sister would be late. I see that has like slight difference from Zim Zam Zom's answer. You basically went for whether instead of why. Okay. Now, anyone else who wants to give it a try? I'll give you 10 more seconds. I predict I didn't know it was him. Kids Play Bag says, Muthu's mother asked him whether he thinks his sister would be late. I see. I'll give you about 10 more seconds for anyone else who wants to also give this a try before we break it down. Asked him, okay, I see what you did there. You changed Muthu again to him. Okay, everyone, let's break it down. Now, Kids Play Bag and Baby Gronk, the only thing I would correct is that do not change Y to whether. Keep Y as Y. Also, it's wrong to say Muthu's mother asked him whether he thinks his sister would be late, because that's incomplete. When you use whether, you have to partner it with or. Whether his sister would be late or not. Whether has a partner. Its partner is or. Whether you like it or not. Okay, so for this case, do not change. The question is actually why. Keep the question to why. Okay? Yeah. So, what we do here is ask him why he thought. Now, tense, move one tense backward. This is present. Therefore, one tense back, we turn it into simple past, correct? If it's past tense, move back to past perfect, the one with a had. If it's past perfect, keep it past perfect. Yes. So why he thought his sister, and remember, will, turn it into past as well, will becomes would be late. Okay, everyone, let's go. Good job. So one quick tip, remember TP, when you're doing direct speech to reported speech, you're correcting the tense, move one tense backward, the pronouns, okay, the time, and also the proximity or the place. Oh, the live ended.
Oh no.
What?
We're still live on YouTube.
Okay, everyone, we're still live. Give me a moment. We are back. Hold on, let me see. Hello. So sorry, we had a glitch. We had some issues, but we are now back, people of the world, okay? Now, while waiting for the rest to come, I'll show you the next question so you can start typing it in. Let's go, everyone. Big Bully Chan suddenly appeared at the foyer and caught me off guard. Sorry, Zim Zam Zam. Some issues with technical issues.
Can we not mention the B one?
Ah, sorry. Okay, cannot. Now, your answer may be filtered as well if you type this word. Okay? So please just, for this live, do not type the word. Okay? Because it may be filtered out by TikTok. The sudden disappearance of, okay, actually yours Zim Zam Zam is still okay. I can still read your answers, so not a problem. Appearance. Okay, so this question actually specifically asks you to Learn to change a word form. A commonly tested thing in synthesis and transformation, they like to test whether you can convert a verb to a noun to a verb, or a verb to an adjective, or vice versa. Okay, the sudden appearance of caught me off guard. Very good. So basically, the main point here is appeared. We need it to be, this is a verb. They are challenging you to convert it into a noun. Okay, so that means to say the sudden appearance. That is the noun indeed. Appearance of, I'm not gonna say Big B Chan. Okay, at the foyer. So kids play bang. Please recall, you have not included this part. Please do not omit information, Ken. Otherwise, even if you somehow got the concept of it, when there are missing information, they will not give you the marks at all. So the point in synthesis and transformation, you have to be able to properly replace it or keep it. Yeah? At the foyer. Caught me. Caught me. Have you seen Mian Bao? Today, no, I haven't seen Mian Bao today. Off guard. All right, good job, everyone. Good job, good job. Now, number 69, let's go. Mrs. Stan is going to the supermarket. Her children are going there as well. One thing I can advise you while trying to type in your answer, be careful with subject-verb agreement. You must know which subject are you looking at. Let's go. Type it in, please. Mrs. Stan is going to the supermarket together with her children. Actually, that is a possibility that I have not seen, baby Gronk. Mrs. Stan, together with her children, are going to the supermarket. Zim Zam Zam. Her children are more important. Why? Can you explain that to me? Zim Zam Zam, why are you saying her children are more important? Why? Can you explain it to me first so I understand? Now, anyone else, you speak like that, I don't know mine wrong. I know my... No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just asking why you say it's more important. It's very important that you're also able to tell me your thought process. Like, I want to understand, like, her children is more important, or like you're saying that the children is the subject. That's what you mean, is it? Okay. Main focus is the supermarket. I see. Baby Gronk. Baby Gronk, I'll tell you something later with that. Hold on a moment. Now, because they don't know how to take care of themselves at home on their own. Okay. Now, Zim Zam Zom, that's not the point of the sentence. The point here is just the grammatical structure of the sentence, okay? It doesn't matter if the children are responsible or if they can take care of themselves or not, okay? So the point here is both the children and Mrs. Stan are going to the supermarket. But if we use together with in this context, it has to be Mrs. Stan together with her children. Her children. When you have this is the double comma rule, Zim Zam Zom, wherein this part here is an extra info. This is an extra info. This is not the main subject. So for this case, we're looking at Mrs. Stan. Okay, that is why we go and say, together with her children, is going to the supermarket. Okay, that is why it has to be is. It's the same case as when you say as well as, together with, except for. All of these are extra info. They're not the main subject. Now, I'm kind of actually, Baby Bronk, you said Mrs. Tan is going to the supermarket together with the children. That's actually, I want to, I cannot fully say, I mean, grammatically it's correct. I'm just unsure whether it is a possible answer for this question. So, Baby Gronk, I'll get back to you on this on my next live tomorrow as well, because there's two questions. I want to make sure and ask, I want to make sure if that is an actual possibility for this question. So I'm gonna circle this out to clarify this with you next time I go live. Now, as well as, okay, number 70, everyone, let's give it a go. The tourist attraction is popular with tourists, as well as a result, it makes a good profit. Now, let's give it a try and see if you can get this again. 70 is very similar to number 68, wherein it requires a word form change. Let's see if you get that correctly. Why are P6 on TikTok? They're not 13. Sean, good question. Sometimes, Sean, I know that some of them are using their parents' account because the parents know that we go live on TikTok and they want their kid to study with us. I do see some of them here using their parents' accounts. Some of them do not use their parents' accounts. They probably faked their birthdays, for sure. Or does TikTok allow none lower than 13? No, huh?
I think some. I can see like.
And then they just filter out what they show them. Right.
Depends on the. Because some of them actually uses sponsored.
Correct. That's true. Yeah. Baby Gronk said the tourist attraction makes a good profit because of its popular tourist attraction. Okay, tourist attraction is repeated. Is there a way, Baby Gronk? Yes, correct. That's why you say oops. Okay, try to reconsider. So Zim Zam Zom says the tourist attraction makes a good profit because of its popularity. Popular. Okay, good. Zim Zam Zom, I see that you have turned popular, which is an adjective. You have turned it into a noun, which is popularity. Do you agree with that, Baby Gronk? Or do you have a different answer? Tourist attraction makes a good profit because of its popularity. Very good. That's correct. The tourist attraction makes a good profit because of its popularity. Very good. Now, for the remaining 11 minutes that I have, I'm going to challenge you with one thing. Because it's very common for synthesis and transformation to actually challenge you with word form change, I'm going to give you some words and I'm going to need you to convert them into a noun. Can you give this a try? Are you ready for that? I'll give you some words. These are actually commonly used words in synthesis and transformation. And then you try to give me the noun version of these words, okay? Hold on, let me see. Okay, let's give this a try. Okay, I'll give you a verb. Give me the noun of it. This is a continuation of your SNT practice, Zim Zam Zom. Okay? What is a noun? A noun is a name of a place, person, things, happenings, and personalities or traits. My English never teach me. Okay? So first things first. Okay, this is a list of verbs. I need you to convert it to a noun because they will test you this on SNT. First things first. So, practice. What is the noun? Lol haha 7717, you basically turned S into C. You are correct. Good job. I mean, at least for British English, that's what they do. Same thing goes for advice and advice, okay? Now, next word, ready? The next word is bore. Like, I'm bored. You're boring me to death. That word. JLKH, very good. Boredom. Okay, another one. I see. Yes, I will reply to you, Clarissa. See you soon. See. Now, if you are struggling to get the noun, my take is your magic word is, okay, I'm going to give you a magic word. Your magic word is my. You don't say my see, right? Seen is past participle, not noun, everyone. What? Wait, sure. Are you okay? I'm okay, Clarissa. Yes. Your magic word is my. Okay? My. It's American pie. Magic word, my. You don't say my see, you say my sight. Correct. The word is sight. Now, for everyone's information, why am I going through this? Because this is very common in synthesis and transformation when they require you to change the word form. Normally, they like to ask and test you if you know how to change it into a noun. It's sight, okay? Remember your magic word is my. Now, how about for choose? How do you change it into a noun? You're back to wearing black. Choice. Choice. Very good. How about propose? Kids play. Chosen is not a noun. Chosen is a past participle. Keep in mind. Nigel says proposal. Very good. Not trying to be rude, but sure, you look depressed again. Do not worry. I am not depressed. I am just tired. That one I can tell you. And I know why. I am extremely tired. We've been recording all day, my dear. So, yes, under the sun, memorizing lines like there's no tomorrow. Yes. Okay. She talks so monotonous. Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. I cannot raise it up even higher this time. But you see, at least my presence is evidence that I still want to do the live even when I'm tired. People, I wrote Nigel. Jean, I wrote Nigel instead of proposal. I'm so sorry, Nigel. Okay, my brain is fried because I saw Nigel's name in the live. Proposal to Nigel. Okay, people, it's proposal. Sorry. Proposal. Oh my goodness. What is happening to my brain? Okay. Now, the next one is see Sherlyn, and that is why I sound less energetic today. Embarrass, how to spell the noun. Admin Jean, yes, proposed. Okay. Okay, sure. Went from, yes, correct. Now give me the, oh, baby ground, correct. It's embarrassment, but keep in mind, embarrassment is double R, double S. Now, the next one is excel. What is the noun? What is the noun of excel? Excellent. That is an adjective, zim zam zam. Excellent is an adjective. I need a noun. Lol, hahak, excellence. Correct. Excellence. I need this, not the T. The one that ends with the T is an adjective. Okay? Be careful. Now, next one is believe. What is the noun of believe? I am taken for granted. Believe. Let's leave it. Believe. I see IEF. Correct. My belief. My belief. Believing, remember, is a verb. Believing is a verb. We need a noun. Careful, huh? That's also a verb and a noun. Keep in mind. Okay? Now, how about know? Know as in K-N-O-W. Mm-hmm. New is just the past tense, baby Gronk. Knowledge, my knowledge, correct. So the word we're looking for is knowledge. Mm-hmm. Known as in, known cannot, that's a past participle. That's not the noun. Mm-hmm. Lol, haha, you are indeed correct. Okay. I'll give you a few more. How about correct? I just said the word correct. Correct. Mm-hmm. Remember this one, this side is the side for verbs. This side is the side for noun. Okay. Correct, correction. Very good, very good. Good job. Correction. Mm-hmm. Now, how about approve? Approve becomes floor. Very good. You should write Sherlyn as the magic word. Approval. Good job, people. And let's move on to, let's see, can you try to give me the noun for avoid? How about avoid? Let's see if you know this one. Mm-hmm. Avoidance. That was quick, Zin Zamzon. Mm-hmm. Avoidance. Okay. How about demand? Let's see. Demand. Very good, Flo. Demand is a verb, but demand is also a noun. Okay, good job. So sometimes, not all the time, it may not require any change in the spelling. Now, what are sometimes, however, there is just a change in the way it's pronounced. So for example, record is verb, record is a noun. Okay? Progress is a progress is a verb, progress is a noun. Okay? So there's some of those words where it's just the stressing of which syllable changes, but it's essentially the same spelling, yeah, when you turn it into another word form. But my biggest issue is usually these words that need changing of the spelling, because that's where usually students get it wrongly for synthesis and transformation. But that was a good round with all of you. I will also do another one with you some other time, because I have a long list here that I usually practice with the students. Another one that I usually tell my students to practice, which is also very commonly tested in synthesis and transformation, is converting simple past to past participle. Just some students still do not get, and they get it, and then it causes them to lose marks. Okay, so it's 7 o'clock. Thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. I have 2 questions that I want to clarify with you tomorrow. One on synthesis and transformation, another one from, which one was it, from the editing or from, another one from comprehension close. I'll clarify that tomorrow. I'll see you again at 5:30 tomorrow, same time. Thank you for coming and have a good night. Bye-bye.